is back.
But there is a lot you don't see. We're going to talk about her journey from gymnastics prodigy to WWE star. The headaches and hiccups that the company tries to gloss over, and why she still has fans talking. Settle in, and let's get into it. Tiffany Stratton, real name Jessica Woynilko, grew up in Prior Lake, Minnesota, and was born on May 1st, 1999. She wasn't the kid who discovered wrestling at the local civic center. She was the girl flipping off trampolines and competing in tumbling events. As a teenager, she trained in the U.S. gymnastics program, specializing in trampoline and tumbling. Her dedication paid off when she captured bronze on the double mini apparatus at the 2016 U.S. Championships and represented the United States at the 2017 Canada Cup. Those successes came alongside powerlifting competitions where she set state records, showing that she had both grace and raw strength. Friends recall a young athlete who would spend mornings perfecting her routines and afternoons in the weight room, with little time for a typical high school social life. She once said she liked the discipline because it meant she didn't have to go to parties. Her parents invested heavily in her athletic career. They drove her to practice at 5 a.m., hired personal trainers, and later looked for a path that would allow her to use her athleticism and big personality on a bigger stage. Injuries eventually pushed her away from gymnastics. A stress fracture in her foot in 2017 ended her hopes of competing for an Olympic medal. She enrolled at St. Catherine University in Minnesota, where she studied and continued weightlifting, but the itch to perform never went away. She has joked that she was the problem child of her gymnastics team because she refused to be quiet when coaches barked orders. She wanted to show off, talk trash, and shine under bright lights, traits that aren't exactly celebrated in a judged sport where stoicism is rewarded. When she saw women's wrestling on television, she realized there was a place where attitude and athleticism could coexist. Stratton's mother, determined to help her daughter pivot to wrestling, contacted local legend Greg Gagne. Gagne, the son of AWA founder Verne Gagne, was reluctant at first, but agreed to meet the teenager. He later recalled that she showed up with a resume listing gymnastics medals, powerlifting records, and bodybuilding competitions. During an early training session, he took her to a show with a women's ladder match. She turned to him and said, "I can do that," even though she had never taken a bump. Gagne saw something in her stubborn confidence and agreed to coach her. He warned her that the wrestling business is built on respect and told her to do what she was told and avoid any attitude when dealing with trainers. They butted heads because she wanted to know the reason behind every drill, but he appreciated her drive. Ken Anderson, best known as Mr. Kennedy in WWE, joined the sessions to teach her ring basics. They worked on footwork, bumping. Mates at the Performance Center helped her refine the move's timing and landing. She later added the Tiffy Twist, a corkscrew senton from the top rope, to her arsenal. These moves built her highlight reel and proved that she wasn't just a character. She had legitimate athletic gifts. Her matches improved as she gained reps. She faced the likes of Indy Hartwell, Roxanne Perez, and Kiana James, learning how to work longer and more physical bouts. In promos, she leaned into the brattiness, complaining about the Performance Center's coffee and telling interviewer Mackenzie Mitchell that she would rather be at a spa than sweating in Florida. At the same time, she started showing glimpses of vulnerability in backstage segments, hinting that her confidence sometimes masked insecurity about her lack of experience. This nuance made fans pay attention. Even those who wanted to boo her for being annoying couldn't deny that she was hustling to improve. When Mandy Rose vacated the NXT Women's